Well, many people right now are taking aim at prophets and so-called prophets for predicting or prophesying that President Trump would win a second term in office. And well, one pastor apologized for initially predicting that Trump would win, but has now retracted that apology. We're going to get into all the details of this, guys. Before we go any further, if you enjoy the daily content I put out for you guys here on YouTube, and you like to help support what I do, a lot of people ask me, what can I do to help you out? You know, YouTube is crazy with all the censorship. You guys can help me out on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Patreon.com/conservative-truth. That link in the description also gets you access to over 25 exclusive podcasts where I talk more about sensitive information. Plus, you get the alerts for anything that goes out on a Patreon. Unlike YouTube, you're not going to be notified of all these videos that I put out, even if you have that bell selected, because YouTube doesn't like me. But I know you guys do like me. So when you get done watching me here, browse back, check what you've missed. Please like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and wear the glasses because I'm blind. So like I said, many people are coming against these prophets for saying Trump would win. Media calls the election for Biden. People are going crazy right now. Well, one pastor from Bethel Church in Redding, California, by the name of Kris Vallotton, has come out now and apologized for his initial prediction of saying that Trump would win a second term. However, now it's been retracted. Here's the deal with what happened. Earlier in the week on Monday, Vallotton had gone out and he had put out a video on his social media apologizing for this prediction, saying that, you know what, it wasn't right. It makes the ministry look bad. You know, this is also a pastor who supposedly specializes in the prophetic. He's got all these books out there that teaches on prophecy, prophetic gifts, everything like that. He's got a long list of everything that he's done in that area. But he came out and said, look, you know what? It looks like I got this wrong, and I have to apologize for this because, you know, I feel like I've led people astray, you know, with everything going on. And so he puts that out there. But then the very next day, on Tuesday, he comes out and retracts that apology and says, you know what, after thinking about it and seeing everything that's going on, you know, all the litigation, the lawsuits, the recounts, you know what, I'm going to retract that apology. I'm going to wait and see what happens. So he took down the initial video where he apologized for, you know, prophesying that Trump would win. He took that down, but he said that once this is all said and done and, you know, the investigations are over with, if it's still determined that Biden is the rightful winner, he will go ahead and repost the apology video again. Look, here's my take on this. Unless you know for certain that you're hearing from God on something, you shouldn't prophesy anything. You shouldn't be saying anything if you don't know 100% for sure. Because here's the thing, just because something doesn't go your way, you know, if God truly tells you, look, and there's many of these prophets are still, you know, they're standing by what they initially were told by God. They believe that Trump's going to come out of this. This is just a bump in the road. But you know, unless, you know, you were given something in your prophecy that stated, you know, he's going to win hands down, you know, no other funny business involved. It's just going to be an easy, smooth win, and that's fine, and it's all good. But unless you've really heard from God, if you're just going out there and you're just saying these things because you're hearing every other prophet say it and you just want to kind of attach your name to it, you shouldn't open your mouth in the first place. I'm sorry, but I just don't think you should. For you to then go out there and say you're sorry, you got it wrong, you shouldn't have come out and said that, but now say you might put it back out there again depending on the result. Your credibility, in my opinion, is shot. Who is going to believe anything now that comes to the mouth of Kris Vallotton? Who's going to believe anything that he says going forward at this point anymore? I wouldn't look at this guy as some prophetic voice, you know, that I would really lean on at all. I mean, here's the thing. Really, we should be only relying on the voice of God. You know, we should look at every single prophecy that comes forward, use discernment in that, and pray and seek God for confirmation for ourselves. We should never take any man for their word. I mean, we can only really, at the end of the day, trust God. And does he give prophecy? Sure he does. We know that he does this. We know this. But I think what happened here, Vallotton got a little shaken with what he saw. He wasn't sure anymore if we really did hear from God. Now, he prophesied this back in December of 2019. So again, be very careful with who you listen to, you know, because you're going to look like Vallotton now. And like I said, I don't think anybody could ever trust him again after this. What do you guys think? You could let me know down below in the comment section. I'll have more information on this in the description. Maybe you attend Bethel Church in Redding and California. You can provide some more insight for us as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.